team.
Welcome back to our National Signing Day special here on ABC 15. Let's take a look at some more area players who put pen to paper. West Florence linebacker James Haynes is signed to play at Division II Newberry. He's a powerful player who bench presses 300, squats 500. Haynes off to play in the South Atlantic Conference after an emotional day with local police on hand to support this young man who lost his father, a policeman, to an accident 9 years ago.
Once I saw them, I saw the state troopers, I saw the city cops and sheriffs. I couldn't do nothing but cry. You don't want to go through things like that, but having them by my side, it really made my day go a lot easier. Because I had a lot of stuff balled up inside, but after I saw them, it finally let out.
6'5" Marlboro County quarterback Jacob Evers bound for Limestone. Evers rolled up more than 2,700 all-purpose yards, 19 touchdown passes during his high school career. Now he heads to Gaffney to play at the Division II level for the Saints.
Since I was a kid, this has been my dream. I've always wanted to play college football, and now I have that opportunity. I want to thank my family, all the buddies I played with since I was a little kid, all my coaches. It's a big deal.
Also heading to Limestone is Dominic Glow from Waccamaw. Glow played both punter and receiver in high school. He will use his strong leg in college punting at the 4-year liberal arts school in Gaffney.
They talked to me about probably my first year being a backup because their punter is a senior, but I can hopefully try to beat him out over the summer. And then I'll study sports management for the next 4 years.
Saukesty linebacker Zach Shear signed his college letter to play at Lanier Rhine in Hickory, North Carolina. Shear, one of the top tacklers in the state during his senior season, making more than 150 stops. He earned all-region honors and all-zone honors. Now Shear is heading to Lanier Rhine to play Division II football as a receiver, not unlike Hunter Renfro, whom he spoke to when making the switch.
I've talked to him a couple times about it. I just kind of watching him, I thought about it I think about it all the time. It's just funny because I'm like, came from the same school, having the same opportunity, and going for the same position. Just got to compete, and it'll be great to be on the offense side again.
6'2", 250-pound offensive lineman Sam Lavelle out of Waccamaw has inked a college letter with Maryville College near Knoxville, Tennessee. Lavelle will continue his education and to continue to play his football at the Division III level at Maryville.
Go ahead.
That's Sam Lavelle, who we just talked about. Let's go to the Sots.
Just all the people. It's up in Tennessee, so it's next to Knoxville up in the mountains, and it was just a great environment.
All right, let's talk about Lotta lineman Justin Hall is bound for the University of Charleston in West Virginia. Hall had more than 60 tackles with 5 sacks during his senior season with the Vikings. Now Hall is off to the Mountain State to play on the Division II level for the Golden Eagles.
I chose University of Charleston because I felt like it would be the best fit for me and what they do defensively. I fit in their scheme well, and it's just a better overall opportunity for me and my family.
250-pound Myrtle Beach High defensive lineman Nassim DeWitt has signed with Wingate in North Carolina. DeWitt had 48 tackles during his high school senior season with the Seahawks and registered 6.5 sacks. Now he will play Division II football at Wingate.
Well, I had a school out in Arizona, and that's too far away from home, and Wingate really showed the most love, and that's a school that I went to.
Latta Viking two-way lineman Jalen Chameleon has inked with the University of Charleston in West Virginia. This young man excited about the opportunity to play in the Mountain East Conference.
Football-wise, they wanted to change me to an offensive guard instead of playing defense. And I probably either major in business or computer science.
All-zone offensive lineman Jacob Springs out of Green Sea signed a letter to attend Newberry. The 6'3" Springs was a Class 1A lower state lineman of the year and an all-zoner.
Nobody offered me up to the last minute, and then Newberry found out about me, and they offered me, and I went to school, visited, and I knew that was the place I needed to be at.
Dalton Moran was a 3-year letterman out of West Florence. At 230 pounds, he signed with Newberry. The Wolves expect to use this talented young man as a fullback or tight end.
I've always dreamed of signing and everything, and the Lord just answered my prayers. Everybody, my dad was here to help me through everything, pushed me when I felt down. I give a lot of credit to my daddy.
Nick Brody out of Marlboro County has signed with Limestone. He was an Offensive Lineman of the Year as a senior with the Bulldogs.
It's been a very big day. I got all my family, friends with me, you know. Some people said I wouldn't go to college to play football. Some people said I would. I just stuck with it.
Marlboro County wideout and defensive back Costa Ford has signed with Newberry. Ford will help the Bulldogs and did so on a three-year playoff appearance in all-region selection.
The visit went real good. They showed me around the campus. They showed me the food. They showed me the weight room. And they showed me my professors, and I really liked it.
6'5", 400-pound offensive lineman Eric Blair was an all-region and ABC 15 all-zone selection his senior season in Bennettsville. Blair is another talented player in the trenches bound for Limestone.
Limestone was actually my first offer, and they just stuck with me, and I really felt home when I went to Limestone, so that's really it.
Marlboro County linebacker and long snapper Chad Quick has made it official. At 210, the all-region performer is one of 4 Bulldogs heading to Limestone this season.
Well, the coaches were talking to me about going down there playing long snapping and playing linebacker. They think that I could come in and maybe start at long snapping, but it'd be a battle at linebacker. So right now I'm just going to have to go down there and work.
Lattitel back Ontario McLennan is another area star who is heading to St. Andrews. He's a speedy back and tough to bring down. His college destination, St. Andrews University, as he is on to play for the Knights.
This day, it really means a lot to me because, I mean, my size, I've always been the smallest player on the field. Never got shown much love, but to be in this position today, it's really a huge honor.
Hannah Pamplico two-way lineman Myron Jones signed with St. Andrews as well. He celebrated with his Raiders teammates and head coach Jamie Johnson after putting a pen to paper at the ABC 15 studios.
The process was easy in getting recruited. My coach, Coach Johnson, has good connections and his connections work, and the recruitment was an easy and fast process.
Hannah Pamplico kicker Carson Gibbs will use his leg at St. Andrews to kick for the Knights. Gibbs says he's happy to play college ball and study at the next level.
It's crazy. It's a dream come true, and a lot of work's been put into it, and I'm glad that all of it's starting to fall together.
Conway's own Jonah Booth has signed with Limestone. He says he will play outside linebacker for the Saints. Booth plans to major in biology in the hopes of one day becoming a physical therapist.
When I went over there, I wasn't really wanting to go, so when I went, I liked it, liked the buildings, liked the environment, staff, coaches, classroom, so I felt like it would be a good fit.